the things that the Huntsmen say about themselves is that they are contemporaries since 1849. The thing with Huntsman is that it's gone through several permutations over the years. And whilst tailoring has had its challenges, Huntsman have been, in each permutation, the sort of place in Saville Row where there has been that kind of forward thinking, and that's what we talk about in the book, is how Huntsman's managed to sort of register what's happening in the world and remain relevant to it. Colin Hammock was a young man who, during the Blitz in the Second World War, he was, along with a lot of other children, evacuated from London because he was born in London. So he was evacuated to the countryside. And one of the people the family that he was billeted with was a tailoring family. Colin was basically the first person to transition that desire for flattery, sexiness, and I guess a little bit of glamour in suiting into that post-war period. So he was really the critical person behind that. I think there's a lot of people who do not know exactly the work that goes into it, and I think it's very, very important to honour the effort and the talent and the hours that go into the creation of a bespoke suit, because it could be potentially overlooked and misunderstood, but it's 80 hours of handiwork. You know, it's a lot, and which requires an awful lot of training, mentorship, and also ability. This isn't something that everybody can do. You need the eye for it, and I wanted to make sure that that was properly recognised in the book. Just a quick flip into here, because for anyone who loves their movies, this is the Kingsman fitting room. So I did a lot of research when I was there, so I would sit upstairs in the floor above the shop, and every 10 minutes you would hear somebody go by and say, "This is Kingsman." They would stop and they would take pictures, and people would go inside. So the effect, just from a kind of PR point of view, has been phenomenally good. But I also want people to have a very, very keen and acute understanding of the people who anonymously dedicate their lives to this art, who every day they go into these wonderful, lovely old British buildings and go downstairs and take off their jackets and sit at a bench all day and carefully work on something for you. This is an old art, and the moment that the needle and thread was invented, you started having fabrics being able to be sewn together. These clothes we wear are a descendant of that history, and the tailors that do it are the people that maintain an ancient art, and they deserve all the admiration and credit that I hope the book is.